All right, so I'm about to document the process of making a knife. This is actually going to be my first knife that I make to full completion. I doubt I'll be able to document the entire process in a single video, but I'm going to do the best I can to cover the entire process. I ordered this piece of 01 tool steel off of eBay. I think it was about $9 for this piece of scrap, somebody's scrap. It's 3/32 by 1.5 inches by 9 inches long. It's going to be perfect for a simple fixed blade design that I'm going to make. So I'm about to unwrap it, and I'm going to go ahead and draw my design, and then we'll go out and cut it and start working this metal. Alright, got my handy Leatherman Raptor shears I'm going to use to cut this plastic off. Alright, here's our piece of steel. I'm going to go ahead and draw the design on the back. I'm working with a makeshift tripod here, so bear with me. Trying to keep this in focus. I like to draw my rough design with an Expo marker because it wipes off really easily, obviously. And then when that's done, I'll go back and follow it. Once I have a design that I like, I'll follow it with a Sharpie. That way it'll be more permanent, and I can follow that with my grinder using a cutoff wheel. And this is just a regular, I'm not even sure the brand, but it's just a cheaper cutoff wheel from Tractor Supply. It served me fairly well so far. This will be the third blade I've actually made, but I haven't finished the other two. They were just practice. I made them out of mild steel of the same size stock here. So let's get started. I'm really wanting to make this, I want it to be a good all-around knife. I'm going for a fairly attractive design. I plan on passing this down to my son, who is on the way. Eventually it'll be a nice family heirloom. I've tried several designs now, and I started off wanting a clip point knife, and I'm still feeling like clip point is probably going to be the best for me, but I want the clip point to actually come from a fin. That may not be a very good line for that fin. And I'm going to take and round off what's going to be our tang eventually. Leave a little hump in there for your thumb so you can apply pressure. Need a little indentation right there so it'll fit your fingers well. And we're going to come back up, and our blade will start right here. Okay, so now that I have that overall design, I can tell that I really don't like it. I don't know what I don't like about it. But you see, it's as easy to erase as that. So let's see. I'm going to start at think the handle's going to be a little too fat like that, so what I'm going to do is trim that down just a bit. Let's see. If I come down on the tang just a bit. I hate to do this because I feel like I'm wasting metal, but I didn't put a lot of metal. I mean, I didn't put a lot of money into this piece of metal, so it's not going to be the end of the day if a little bit of it has to go to waste. The main thing is making sure that this is a long enough handle for my hand without being too fat. So let's see. That's what we're working with now. A lot of guys like to use templates, but since I'm freehanding this, I really want it to be, or I'm freehanding it because I want it to be authentic as a family heirloom. So that looks like that would probably be the best bet. I do like that. This indentation needs to move up just a bit though to fit my hand. And as you can see now, it fits my fingers pretty closely. I think that's a good starting point for the handle. And I'm sure as we grind, this will end up turning into more of a belly on the handle. I'll probably fast forward through some of this so you don't have to hear me rambling as I draw. Alright, let's try this blade design again. I'm going to try a little less pronounced fin on it. Alright. Now, I actually do think I like that design. So that's what we're going to work with. I'm going to go back over it with a Sharpie now to finalize this into our piece of metal. And we'll grind this into the perfect shape in just a minute. When I hit the grinder, we'll play with it a little bit until we get something that fits just right in my hand, because that's the goal after all. But that's what I love about working with metal, is I can always take off a little more here and there. I try not to take off too much, because obviously you can't add anything back. I'm going to remove this little hump that I put in right here because I don't know how that's going to look just yet. I'm going to wait until I actually get to that part of the process when I finish the blade. See what I like. I think this is a nice healthy angle on the blade itself, so I'm pretty happy with that. The one thing I am concerned with right now is this clip point. I don't like the scoop here. I like it to be more of a straight line. So that's what I'm going to work towards, a straighter line. We need to have this divot in just a bit. And we'll see how that works. And if all else fails, once I hit the grinder, we'll turn that into just a regular old clip point without a fin on it. So that's always possible as well. All right, so hang in there. I'm about to go hit the grinder. That's where we'll pick up next.